Good day. It's a pleasure to join you, in particular because we're not just here to talk about investing in the future. We're here to talk about rewiring the investment system itself to meet the speed, scale and complexity of this decisive decade. This Earth for All report, which I co-authored with Delilah and Frank, Investing to Reconnect Financial Value with People, Nature and the Real Economy, isn't just a diagnosis. It's a blueprint for institutional investor-public partnerships that really reimagines and aligns mandates with real-world outcomes across emerging markets and developing countries. But blueprints don't build futures. We must rewire how we collaborate across governments, investors, rating agencies, tech partners and communities to really evolve capital markets into ecosystems of shared accountability. So in my 3 minutes, allow me to give you an African asset owner's perspective and to share 3 report implementation aligned universal owner paradigms where this systemic rewiring is already underway, enabling regenerative investment partnerships and unlocking incentives to enfranchise private capital at scale and speed on the continent. The first paradigm is about long-term value creation through place-based investment ecosystems, what we call green industrial cities or green special economic zones. These are not isolated investment projects. They are structured around green infrastructure and natural capital hubs, bankable offtakes for value-added goods, and ESG-aligned inclusive supply chains, all tied to national and regional industrial plans like the African Union's Nairobi Declaration, also known as Africa's Green Investment Deal. This is not about investing in Africa in many respects, but it's about investing with Africa and communities to create industrial value where it's long been disintermediated and undervalued. Green industrial cities realign industrial incentives with long-term development and decarbonisation goals, offering investors stable returns from real assets and the $10 trillion per annum and growing global green industrial economy, while building value by valuing local capacity and systemic resilience. The second paradigm is about pricing ecosystem services into public and private value chains. With our G20 Natural Capital Investment Roadmap launched at London Climate Action Week and here at the Financing for Development Summit in support of South Africa's historic G20 presidency, we are moving beyond treating nature as a cost towards moving it as a productive and strategic and public asset and fiduciary investment mandate. Using International Accounting Standard 37 and 38 compliant accounting, AI-enabled ecosystem valuation, and sovereign balance sheet tools, this shift creates the conditions for nature-linked investment solutions to become mandate-aligned, investable, and the expectation and not the exception. The risk of inaction is very simple and clear: an $80 trillion loss in ecosystem services over the next 25 years. By internalizing nature as investors and universal owners, we can really reduce long-term risk, enhance sovereign credit profiles, and co-create innovative blended investment instruments grounded in national priorities and fiduciary investment mandates. Our third paradigm is a response to a $30 trillion fiduciary failure, the chronic underallocation and overpricing of capital to emerging markets and developing economies. Launched here at the Financing for Development Summit, our GEMS 3.0 platform initiative, developed in partnership with King Charles's Sustainable Markets Initiative and supported by EY, is the world's first AI-enabled ecosystem designed to really correct benchmark and ratings distortions, provide real-time transition relevant insights, and enable long-term investors to allocate capital in ways that are risk-adjusted, mandate-aligned, and systemically regenerative. GEMS 3.0 in itself is really much more than a data tool. It's a sandbox for fiduciary innovation, giving asset owners the capability to test new incentive structures, model world risks, and scale and accelerate just transitions. Colleagues, These aren't standalone pilot initiatives or examples. Green industrial cities, natural capital investing, and GEMS 3.0 are interoperable sandboxes, ecosystem collaboration platforms designed to prototype new rules, new relationships, and enfranchise new return models. So as we shift from disintermediated markets to inclusive mandate-aligned investment ecosystems, these sandboxes provide us a pathway as universal owners to deliver a future-fit fiduciary model through institutional investor-public partnerships. Let's not repackage the past. Let's use this report, today's session, and the ongoing process to be the market. And let's really co-create report-inspired, scalable blueprints for the regenerative investment future we need. So I wish you a great session today, and I'm looking forward to actively being part of all of the follow-ups. Thank you very much.